guys, so I'm here today to film a video because I got extensions and I'm obsessed and I'm in love, and I want to talk about kind of the process of getting extensions, what I looked at when looking at pricing for extensions, who I ended up going with, what I ended up doing, etc, etc. So if you haven't been following my hair journey, it's been a long one. In February, a hairdresser fried off my hair. Like all of these short pieces here should be down, they were down to here when I went to see her. The back was really short, like even shorter than I ever wanted to admit. And it was just broken and fried and destroyed, and like even cutting it off wouldn't help because like my short pieces were still too short. Like I'd have to have like a fucking mushroom cut, and I wasn't about that life. So I finally decided, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna get hair extensions. It's the easiest way to let my hair grow out, look uniform, look natural. I like having long hair, I want long hair, and I'm going to Vietnam in December, and I just thought that like my hair was gonna be too traumatic to deal with in the hot weather, whereas at least this, the hair extensions will dry straight. I'll really just have to blow dry like the top part of my hair, and then I can just curl the rest of my hair into my extensions because I do have naturally curly hair. So I decided I wanted extensions. I've been toying with it for a few months, so I followed about 10 different extension companies from around the area, or extension salons from around the area on Instagram, and started like stalking them. I wanted to go somewhere that was extension specific just because I don't know how much experience another stylist had, like an actual hairstylist has with putting extensions in, and I didn't want to risk it. So I followed a bunch of people, and then as I was like watching them, there were some that I was like, well, I don't really like that, I don't like that, so I kind of like weeded them out. I looked at prices. There's some in the do you hear my cats murdering each other? There's some in the GTA that charge like $500 up for extensions, like $560 to start. I believe Bond Girl Hair is one of them. Their extensions look nice, but like I ain't about that life. So I decided to get tape-ins because I've heard that tape-ins are the least damaging for your hair, and they lay flat against your head, whereas beads feel like they would bug me, and I didn't want, you have to use heat generally to like smush them against your hair, and I just didn't want to deal with that. So I decided to get tape-ins, looked at people. I messaged two places in the GTA area. I messaged Cece's Hair Extensions and Hair Extensions by Francesca. Hair Extension by Francesca is from her home, and Cece's is a salon. So I just messaged them and was like, hey, this is my hair. I sent them pictures. I'll actually put pictures up on the screen of what I sent them, of how bad my hair was going in and all the breakage and stuff. And I also do have an undercut, so I wasn't sure how that would affect it. And I was like, listen, this is my hair situation. It was broken off, it's damaged. I don't want to touch the color because like it needs time to heal. And I have an undercut, so I don't know if I need a full head or a half head or what. Could you let me know what the pricing is? They both said I should get a full head of extensions, especially because I have really thick hair. So they were like, to avoid it looking kind of mullety, you need a full head. And they both quoted me at $450 for 20-inch hair extensions, which is what I got. These are 20 inchers, which I personally think are a little bit long, but most places the shortest you can go is I think 16 or 18. And because I have an undercut, they were like starting up higher, so I wasn't sure how long it would go. So I decided, fuck it, I'll go with, I think Cece's quoted me $420 for 18 inches or $450 for 20 inches. So like, fuck, might as well go with the $450. And then I also asked them, how much does reinstall cost? Because the way it works is your hair extensions get applied to the root, almost the root of your hair, and then they're gonna grow out, obviously. So then what happens is tape-ins are reusable. You get to they dissolve the glue, take them out, apply new tape, and put them back in your head and just kind of move them up higher because they do grow out. Cece said removal was $50 and reinstall was $220. So I don't know if those are two separate prices or if like you do them both in one if it's $220, but like that's really expensive for a reinstall. I've seen lots of people online say it was about $150, especially because like when you think about like, I'm okay paying a lot of money up front, like $450 up front makes sense to me, but you have to think about the maintenance part of it. Don't go somewhere that's cheap up front, but they're going to charge you more to maintain it, because then you end up paying more in the long run. That's how you always have to think about it. It's like when your phone company wants to let you upgrade to the new iPhone for free, but you have to upgrade to the like $9 a month plan. In the long run, they're getting more money out of you. So I asked Francesca the same question, and she said $150 for removal and install. And she also told me when I was there, because obviously I chose her, that you can do it in 2 different sessions and the price is the same. So like if you want her to take out the hair, take out the extensions, and you can go get it like trimmed, colored, whatever, and then you can go back and get her put them back in, it's still $150 even though it's 2 different sessions, which I thought was great. So I ended up going with Francesca just because it was cheaper in the long run, and she was doing it out of her house, so I knew it would be cheaper. And Cece's had some bad reviews on Google, which like I realized that Francesca has no reviews on Google because she's just a person out of her house, but I still ended up going with her. and I'm not mad about it. So I ended up going with Hair Extensions by Francesca. I'll link her down below. She is fantastic, amazing, beautiful, magical. I loved her. So yeah, when you're looking at hair extension prices, definitely look at how much reinstall costs, because that's a big price, because hair extensions can be used, I believe, up to 4 months. I think it's longer than that. I think they've been reused 4 or 5 times. Just depends how well you take care of them. So she put in ash blonde extensions. She mixed together 2 different colors for me, and I'm so happy with this like mermaid Disney princess hair. Like this is my, oh no, is that my real hair? That's, I think it's my real hair. We'll never know anymore. Like my hair is so broken off. Oh no, this is 100% an extension. Is it? See, this is the thing. If you don't know what it is, it's a good sign. Oh wait, that's an extension for sure. So I'll show you what the tape-ins look like. So this is my first one here at the top. As you can see, it's taped to my hair just a little bit below the root, close enough that it will take a while to grow out, but far enough that it'll still lay flat. As you can see, it looks really light against my roots, but when my hair is down, you cannot see it. Let me just brush that out. When my hair is down, you cannot see it. I'll turn around so you guys can see what my hair looks like from the back. It's honestly the most beautiful hair in the entire world. You can't see any of my tape-ins. I can feel one that's sticking out a little bit right here, but my hair is really thick, so you still can't see it. I took a bunch of pictures this morning to make sure you couldn't see it. And like, it blends so well with my rest of my hair. Like, I just feel like it looks so natural. It looks so real. I did just get these done last night, so she said that they're fresh out of the package, so once you wash them, they'll kind of fluff up a bit and give you a little bit more volume, which I'm happy about, because part of me is thinking like maybe next time I get a couple extra pieces of hair put in, but I'll wait and see what it looks like when I washed it. But I am literally obsessed with the hair extensions. So she told me to get a tangle teaser to brush them. Do you guys have to open the door? Because you have to brush your hair extensions twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. You always have to brush them before you get them wet. And brushing them when they're wet is like a little bit hit or miss. So you have to like hold them and brush them out, use a detangler. I will say they don't feel, like if I touch my head, I really don't feel them. If I lay down though, I can feel them, and I don't want to say they hurt. They just kind of feel heavy, and I think I have to just get used to the weight of them in my hair, because I'm not used to having this much hair. I had really short, janky hair before. I'll have probably inserted clips of what it looked like before and what it looked like after. She took before and after pictures and then just sent them to me. So yeah, that's the thing that happened. I'm obsessed with them. I put them in a low ponytail last night to go to sleep, which is what she told me to do, or you could braid it. But like, she curled these yesterday's for me, and I brushed them out, and they're still like fully waved. Like, they look so good. It looks like I have real hair. Like, I'm shook. I now see why people are so obsessed with hair extensions. So they felt a little bit heavy on my head, and they almost feel like oh my god, my cats are psychopaths. I don't want to say like it hurts, but like, you know when your hair is in a ponytail and you have it up for a long time and then you take it down and it almost feels like your hair hurts and you have to like massage your scalp? It kind of feels like that, and I think it's just because my hair is getting used to the extra weight on my scalp. So like, it doesn't actually hurt. It just like if I touch it, I can like feel a little bit of like uncomfort almost, but like not even that. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, you know the feeling of when your hair hurts, it's in a ponytail? That's what it feels like. But she also did make it so that I could put my hair up in a ponytail and you can't see it, so hold the phone. First of all, can we talk about how voluminous my ponytail is now? Like, look at this pony. I am an icon. She left 1 inch around so that you cannot see my tape-ins. Like, okay, you can see this one right here, but I have to like comb my hair and it's fine. Like, you literally cannot see my tape-ins anywhere. Around the back, around this side, like, it's also like, look at my ponytail. I literally am a fucking Disney princess or a mermaid or something. So yeah, that was my hair extension experience. I am obsessed. I do not regret this for a second. I definitely think it's worth it. And I also want to talk about a lot of people say that you should buy your own hair and then go into a salon, but I think you actually get a better deal if you go into the salon and get them to match you. Also, as a blonde, I find it very hard to match blonde. Like, I found it really hard to match my hair. She did a fantastic job. It does go a little bit lighter at the ends, but like at the back and the sides, it looks totally natural. It looks like I have highlights really. And also I had to put a gray toner in my hair, so like that'll fade out in a couple washes and it'll go back to being brassy, which will match even more with the extensions. So I think you get a better deal if you go in and just get them to do it for you. Like, I think hair would have definitely cost me more than $200, and it probably cost me $200 to put it in. So yeah, I don't know how much is in here. I don't know what kind of hair it is. I didn't ask questions, but it feels really natural. It feels soft. It feels real. It just feels magical, and I'm literally ecstatic about my new hair. Although this part of my real hair isn't laying flat for some reason right now, but that's just my real hair being annoying. I need to put a curling wand through it. But yeah, like, I couldn't be happier. A cat just jumped up on here. Look at this cat. Excuse me. Oh, she's drinking my water. Thanks, Tallulah. Come here, Tallulah. Show the people your cute face. She hates being held more than anything in the whole entire world. Look at the people. Do you want hair extensions, Tallulah? Yeah? You want to be a mermaid? Okay, go back on the desk. And I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but my hairdresser recommended the Tangle Teaser for extensions. She said for tape-ins, it's easy because, like, it's so flat to your head, usually it doesn't catch on them, but you can't use any extensions that have, like, the balls on the end of the bristles. So I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm hoping after a few months of using them, or a few weeks of using them maybe, I can kind of give you guys my hair extension routine. Like, I have questions about, like, how do I wash my hair with them in? How do I dry my hair with them in? And, like, literally no one has videos like that, or, like, very few do, and they're not very descriptive. So can we talk about my hair? Like, it's so beautiful. And, like, honestly, I didn't realize how atrocious my hair was before until I saw the before pictures, and I was like, I was walking around like that. Oh, also because I went to the girl out of her house, I had to wash my hair in the morning, or she asked me to come with washed hair with just shampoo, no conditioner. I couldn't put anything in my hair. I put a little bit of detangler, but just in the ends. I brushed it with the Tangle Teaser, and it's the easiest thing I've ever used to brush my hair in the history of my life. And then, so yeah, I had to go with pre-washed straightened hair just because it's easier to maintain, but it only took an hour to put them in. And, like, an hour to put them in for her. She cut them, she layered the front of these ones for me because I have shorter pieces in the front, so she did layer these, which is why this short piece confused me. She layered the front for me. She trimmed off about an inch or two on the ends just to make it look a little bit more natural. I get any of the frizzies off. I have a hair on my face. Is it real or fake? I'll never know. So yeah, it took an hour to put them in, to style them, to cut them, and to make me look like a fucking princess. I am so happy. The best $400 I've ever spent in my entire life. I don't regret the cost at all. It was expensive, but oh my god. Actually, I think I tipped her, so it was more than that, but yeah, I'm so excited. I'm stoked about my hair. It looks so beautiful. Yeah, this hair, that's why this hair isn't cooperating, is because I didn't get to conditioner it, so it's just like, bitch, I'll put some oil in it. Put some oil in me, I'm dying. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you have any experience with tape and extensions, best way to use them, best products to use in them. Let a girl know. Let me know if you love my hair. I mean, if you don't love my hair, shut up. But yeah, that is my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.